Let me... One more. All right. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Ah. What is this? 49 damage? Whee! Yeah, 49. Great. Good luck. Fucking Targon. Get out of here, dude. Yeah, so that's what it looks like when we draw Encroaching Shadows against Targon. What if I just, like, stop trying to make Shurima work and just play Encroaching Shadows? And make Encroaching Shadows work better. Because that deck needs a couple of swaps. Is that the answer? I don't know, man. I like playing with Shurima, but I honestly just want... I want to be able to play with stuff that I feel has a lot of potential. And I think Encroaching Shadows is actually pretty decent. It has a lot of, like, cool combo play patterns. You have to, like, do some weird stuff with this deck. Some very weird stuff with this deck. You like big dick combo decks? It's fine. It's your thing. I know! This is the biggest dick combo deck. I don't know. This might be the next deck I try to find. I just want a project. I want a deck archetype that feels like it has a lot of potential to be, like, you know, a new, pretty toxic deck. Like, at least tier 2, you know? Doesn't have to be more than tier 2. I'm not expecting to find any, like, tier 1 meta Shatterer. But I want something that can at least, like, you know, climb people to Masters really fast, win a good amount of games. Sejuani Renekton. The only problem with a deck like this is actually kind of like a big brain deck. You have to be, you know, not just anyone can play Elusives. So, against Sejuani Renekton, they don't really have, like, a ton of punish for Greenglade Duo. I think I can actually, like, start a little bit of chip. Because they tend to play slower, but with more inevitability. So I want to match that by basically putting on a little bit more pressure. And we're attacking on turn 3, which means I want to double Duo. So this is the kind of spot that's, like, tricky to play for this deck. We've got Islander, which you can usually use on Duo, because, of course, the ability to play both Duos isn't really going to be super useful. Because in most matchups, you want to be playing maybe at most one Duo in the early game for some chip damage, and then saving more Duos later for some more kind of, like, you know, inevitability, for using it as a card, a combo piece for Encroaching Shadows rather than playing it early without Encroaching Shadows. But because we're against Overwhelm, which is a deck with a lot of, like, mid to late game inevitability but a kind of slow early start, and because we're attacking on odds here, I can play Duo on turn 2 and then Duo on turn 3 while also curving the Islander off of that for just a lot of damage. Well, this kind of ruins that. Rock Hopper. My card's broken. I mean, I can trade my Duo for the Hopper. I don't really mind that. Why am I getting locked out of a play here? Give him Hapless. Yeah, I probably do just have to chill. But yeah, I mean, like with all, like, aggro combo decks, you really have to plan out your turns. This one's interesting. I don't mind, like, trying to do a Shadow Apprentice thing here. I could actually see it. Because really, we're just looking to, like, maximize our chip damage in these early turns. Oblivious Islander will get blocked for free. I want to save Islander for being a blocker more so than anything else. And I don't actually need to play Shadow Apprentice here and, like, let it die. I'm pushing a total of 4 additional damage with the Duo. We can also use Glimpse on something, but I can save that for later. I think I want to save... Yeah, going wide is a little bit better here. I can wait 1 turn. It's just because it's such a slow deck. I'm actually really not in a hurry to make any moves here. We'll just take this attack. So one really nice thing is Hapless Aristocrat has some really sweet synergy with Duo. If they block Hapless, we're dealing more damage. So Hapless is kind of effectively registers as unblockable damage. It would have been better to honestly glimpse the vulnerable one if he has, like, Renekton, no exhaust, but I'm fine like this too. It looks like this is a rare game where, because he's an Overwhelm deck, we just want to go for the normal aggro game plan. Like, we don't even do anything combo-y. We're just, like, aggroing him down. Like, I don't need to draw Encroaching Shadows, and he doesn't really have counters for Greenglade Duo's 1 health stat lines. So this ends up being perfect. Oh, he doesn't even have exhaust. Well, this guy's gonna be pretty sad then. Because, this is gonna be a lot of damage. Man, does anyone else miss Greenglade Duo? How I've missed you. What a great card. Yeah, we want to use, like, full unit mana here, so I'll just play 3rd Duo this turn. Ah, yeah, me too, dude. I, too, am swooning right now. It's been a while since Elusives have been king. I have missed it. It was a great time, really. So, we've got exactly enough mana to play the Shadow Assassin plus whatever she's drawing. I think I can use both Islanders. Now, I'll play the Shadow Assassin first. My play will actually depend a little bit on what she's drawing. Do I have lethal? Well, this looks like lethal. Yeah, pretty sure it's lethal. Ah, seems good. Ice shards? Yeah, I'm not playing around ice shards, buddy. That's never happening. Yeah, I think he might be realizing that he's literally dead right now. Of course it was Elusives. It was always gonna be Elusives. My one true home.
Sure is dark, eh?
So how much damage are we dealing? Just do that math here. 6, 7, 19. Looks like it's 21 damage. 21 damage, which means even if he has a 3 sisters, he takes exactly 15 for lethal. That's really funny. How is that happening? Oh, exhaust! Exhaust plus 3 sisters actually does save him. He survives at 2 health. Yeah, I think it's time to bring this deck back. Yep, I think so. It's been a while, but we're ready for the comeback. Encroaching Shadows Elusives. Oh, yeah. I've missed you so much. Fading Icon is fucking sweet in this deck, too, by the way. Fading Icon is nuts. It plays at, like, the perfect speed for how this deck wants to go. Might be a 3 of. Some of us have to ladder still. Could you not bring this back? Just play the deck. It'll make your laddering even easier. Elise is bad in this deck? Very possible. Deep Mend has to be bad because we have so many other spells? No, Deep Mend doesn't have to be bad at all. I was messing around with like an Eye of the Dragon version earlier. Like Deep Mend, that direction is definitely a possibility. The only thing is, I mean, you don't need that much odds to draw Encroaching Shadows. Like this deck has really high odds of drawing Encroaching if you're mulliganing right. And the thing about Encroaching is, even in the matchups where you really need Encroaching, you basically never need to. Like, basically never. Okay, so this one's Lucian Hecarim. He's not attacking on 3. This is one where we probably don't want Encroaching early. Am I full mulliganing this one? This is a matchup where you need just, like, the other half of the deck. You need the haplesses and the duos, basically. How aggressively are we going in? I'm not using Conspirator early here, am I? Let's try this. I don't want to pre-commit Islander if I don't have to. I don't know. 1 damage here can easily matter, but pre-committing Islander instead of just playing it like potentially 2 turns later is pretty risky. I mean, that'd be quite the trick. So we're not getting Caretaker next turn. Yeah, I mean, I think this is probably just best hapless block. And this matchup is just about getting as many haplesses as possible. They have no really good counterplay to just like having infinite chump blockers. And of course we draw the 2 Encroaching Shadows on 3. I've drawn 3 Encroaching Shadows because I mulliganed to 1. Good stuff, good stuff. So how bad is it to go into the Apprentices? Well, we've got double Encroaching, so nothing matters more than mana efficiency, right? I think I just do these. How quickly am I killing this guy? What do I need to survive? 2 more attacks? I have quite a bit. Okay, so let's map this out. We've got 3 minutes. Turn 2. We're attacking on... Oh, sorry. It's turn 3. We're attacking on odds. Next turn, I'm going to 4+2, so Encroaching +2. The turn after, we're going to 5, so Encroaching +3. I've got double Encroaching. We've got 3 mana on this. I almost have lethal. If I use the non-ephemeral Conspirator right now for another 0 mana development on Islander, but the trigger from Islander won't do anything. It'll deal exactly enough, and we'll have... No, but I'll be 1 mana short. I'll be 1 mana short from lethal on turn 5. So we need to survive 2 attacks on a clock of 2. Which means we're just looking for something that can be a non-committal chump blocker here. I think playing the non-ephemeral Shadow Apprentice is probably fine. Because we are going to have enough damage without needing this additional elusive. Especially if we get a free attack in now. And we are going to need chump blockers no matter what. So we can just use it to chump block. We're going to be winning on turn 7 here. Glimpse is okay. We're so close to being able to lethal him on turn 5. That's so stupid, actually. We're so close. Okay. So you can try to do like a single combat. I don't really mind that one so much anyway. Here's the Leech. Yeah, this deck has really bad wrong half of the deck syndrome. And there's just not quite a way to cleanly fix that. Like, it's the single biggest problem to try to solve. Yeah, Pursuit's pretty good here. He's got the double draw motion. I don't mind Fading Memories that Scourge. This is pretty dumb. But I mean, I guess. Alright. You too, huh? Why is he cloning that Scourge again? I mean, I'm always just killing the Lucian here. And I mean, I can always block this down later. I'm at 11. Okay. Yeah, that attack seems kind of weird. Because we're slow playing this. We're not trying to go for like anything on 5. He's going to have like one turn where he could try to kill us. So I think all that matters... but we are going to need to deal 20 damage. So yeah, I will have to try to survive the next turn without playing an additional blocker. Hecarim could kill us. Hecarim could actually just kill us. He's not spending the mana this turn. Not anything useful. Like, that deck can't really pass like that if it actually has something up, because it's just a little too proactive. He doesn't have a Shark Chariot or anything. I mean, his Hecarim's not even leveled, right? He needs, like, Haunted Relic or something. So, Sharp Sight gives him lethal. So I just play, like, one blocker. What the hell? Okay. Alright. Nice Hecarim, dude. Yeah, that must suck. Wait, we can't even, like, trick a lethal here, right? Like, I literally don't have to trade this Shadow Apprentice down. There's no way for him to get 4 damage. He'd need double Mark of the Islands. Nobody's that good of a player, right? Nobody has literally double Mark of the Islands right now. Nobody even runs that card. If he has double Mark of the Islands, he just deserves to win. Blighted, huh? I mean, I guess I'll just play some big boys.
Hang on, Buzzball.
Hey.
Yeah, these boys are pretty big.
I'm what nightmares fear.
Senna, that's not gonna help. Hang on a second. Wait a second, I'm not done yet. Wait for it, come on. Let's get there. Wait a second. Just a little bit more. Oh, alright. That's good enough for me.
They'll never see us coming.
Beta Elusives all over again. Yep. I mean, that's what happens when this deck draws the right half of the deck, depending on the matchup. And it's a little bit more consistent than a lot of, like, the, you know, the real meme decks, but crossing this, like, last gap of consistency is just really difficult. There's just, like, one draw tool that feels a little bit missing. Dude, there's just not enough fucking spit. Like, my saliva glands just aren't excreting enough to be able to fill this up. This is fucking impossible. A lot of Zoe Aphelios today, huh? Is this where we're at again? Are we back here? Are we back here again? Surely not. I think I solo keep Elise. I like having the turn 2 option for attack on 2. I do need to mulligan fairly deeply because I do need, like, the draw on the encroaching side of things. But I like having like one proactive play. Zoe Aphelios is an archetype that doesn't really have a lot of like... I mean, in general, at least attacking on 2 is just pretty good against slower decks. Because it's just a bit of chip damage, free blocker if they don't have anything. And this deck is often double floating, so it's a little bit vulnerable to Elise on 2. So it's the reason I keep Elise is just very specific to this matchup and the fact that we're attacking on 2, right? That's how you have to mulligan. It's like... It's not like super straightforward. You have to just like plan out your turns and think about what the opponent's gonna be having and what they're gonna be playing. I mean, taking the Encroaching Shadows a little bit earlier is honestly fine here. I think I'd rather just play like proactive Elusive play like Assassin. We're not gonna be killing him until at least turn 6. Okay, so since we've got the Encroaching Shadows, we're not gonna be spending mana on like the Shadows here because we're pretty tight on mana right now, right? Again, Encroaching Shadows is more of a finisher than anything else. We're trying to like develop maximum damage here. We actually do have a pretty good open attack though. I mean, he has a lot of things that make it a little bit more awkward, and playing Shadow Assassin before the attack doesn't really help much. So I will just attack again like this with another Elise Spider. I can play like Shadow Assassin or Glimpse or something this turn. Try to set up like an Encroaching or a double Encroaching turn. We should be very favored this game. Is there a punishment to just like playing Glimpse here that I'm not aware of? I mean, the whole point of those colors is they don't really punish this Glimpse, right? Saving Glimpse to beat like Severum might be better, because I don't have to use it super proactively here. Alright, so we do want to be mana to draw efficient, and Shadow Assassin doesn't really do that very well. We'll have exactly enough mana for... So if I Shadow Assassin this turn... Yeah, we'll have enough mana for everything we need. For the Encroaching and the Stalking Shadows. Yep, this is fine. We have enough Elusives for double Encroaching. But yeah, Shadow Assassins are kind of like more of a proactive play. They're not part of your finisher. Oh, thank God, dude. These draws these last few hours. I mean, I can never seem to draw any number between 0 and 3 of these. It's never once happened. Literally, like every game in the past 5 has either been 0 or 3. Yeah, I'm actually just kind of happy to just take this Encroaching Shadows here. That's neat. But yeah, I mean, the third Encroaching is always useless. Even the second Encroaching is usually not super useful. It's fine. But the third one is pretty actively bad. I mean, I think Glimpsing to stop a Severum feels more impactful later. Like, I already have ways to commit my mana into these turns because I've got the double Shadows. I guess I just skip the Glimpse. Just put one Encroaching and Deep Med. Yeah, just draw it every time with Deep Med. I like the way you think, dude. So yeah, Stalking Shadows can get something pretty cheap. Alright, but really, how many Encroachings is too many Encroachings? I can use all 3 this game. Stalking Shadows. I mean, if it gets us like any 1 mana 1, it ends up being worth it. There's nothing else I'm doing here. Yep, I mean, mana efficiency and nothing else matters. Seems good. Alright, I mean... I guess I can just start vomiting, right? What if I just pass again? What if I just burn more of his mana? Isn't this just better when you think about it? Like, I'm not gonna need more than 1 fucking attack on this guy. He's the one that needs to do something here. Like, he's just gonna heal it all back anyway. We're just gonna kill him from 20. Like, his healing isn't gonna matter. How could his healing matter here? Yeah, I'll just pass here. This is much better. Lethal in hands? Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have, like, Hush or Guiding Touch. The thing is, guy, I have this third Encroaching that I don't think there's really a downside in, like, getting out this turn, honestly. I kind of want to just kill this guy with 3 Encroachings. I mean, he's a Targon player. Why would I end this game now? Targon players don't end the game early. Alright. We've got our 1 mana Hapless Destroyer. It's thick. It's a pretty thick Hapless. I like what we've got going on here. I mean, the Severum doesn't matter, because we have more than enough Elusives.
Witness glory. I am with you.
Wait, is he just letting the Aphelios die?
It's too late.
I mean, hey, this seems fine by me. Alright, sweet. Alright, dude, your move. What do we got here? A couple 1 mana 8/8 Elusives. Oh, a pale. Oh, he's killing the Shadow Assassin. Oh, I needed that. Alright. So we've got 3 encroachings on the board. We got a pretty nice hand here. It's not bad. We can do quite a bit with this hand. Let's go ahead and be a little bit mana efficient with this Oblivious Islander here. Looks like a weird play, but we only have 2 spell mana that we can use from our hand. So Oblivious Islander just ends up making sense. Just banking a little bit more mana into our going off turn. Because honestly, I'm not really ready to end this game yet. Alright, this is a little bit more like it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's plan this out a little bit. If we stalking into duo, so how much damage do we have here? We've got a 7 mana, so if we duo it stops 1. Yeah, we're always blade scouting here. So let's just start nice and early. So there's a blade scout. Alright. Okay. How much damage are we gonna have? We're gonna have 6 units. They're all gonna have, so the Shadow Seers have 9 attack. The Shadow Apprentices have 8 attack, and the Navori Blade Scouts have 8 attack. That's quite a lot of attack.
Basically 1/8 gay.
Uh-oh, a lifesteal unit.
Am I flesh or shadow?
What are we gonna do about that one? Uh-oh, we've been equinoxed. My unit, it's gone. Alright, how many more you got, buddy? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I've got a few more of these. God, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be really mad if he wins this. Like, I'm done. I'm ending my stream for the day if he actually has a way to win this. I literally have like 50 plus damage right now, and you can't heal past 20. Alright, I'm just gonna play another Blade Scout. Alright, great. Hang on, 1 second. One moment. I'm not ready yet. I'm not quite there. Old hush. Old, hang on. Wait. Let me, one more. All right. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Ah. What is this? 49 damage? Is that right? I'm not gonna do this math. Whee! Yeah, 49. Great. Good luck. Ah, fucking Targon. Get out of here, dude. Yeah, so that's what it looks like when we draw Encroaching Shadows against Targon. Alright, great. Honestly, I think this build is just perfect. 3 Key Guardians, 1 onto Dusk. I mean, when you think about it, Press Pick was just right. Shadow Assassin is literally just like... I mean, a 1-2 Elusive body is basically useless. I mean, we almost lost the game because we didn't have an extra blocker there. But think of the mana. For 1 less mana, I can play Key Guardian. And it uses spell mana too. And I just don't have a 1-2 Elusive body, but that doesn't matter. The 1-2 Elusive body is useless. Onto Dusk is burst too. Shadow Assassin is slow. I can't think of why that would matter. We're not drawing at burst speed in this deck. But yeah, I mean, sure, that too. Zoya Felios. All right, this is perfect. We've got the deep med. We've got everything we could possibly dream of. We just need to slow play this. I think I actually do want to keep 1 hapless. I mean, if he has like an aggro hand with like the Dusk Petals and stuff like that, the 1 hapless is like the only early game we need, and then the rest of this hand is draw. Yeah, there's the Duskbringer. Perfect. Oh wait, he switched to Shadow Isles. He's not playing the version he was playing last time. Can't fit Shroud of Darkness in this deck? No. Shroud of Darkness doesn't make any sense in this deck. Shroud of Darkness is a pretty bad card. Like, you give one of your elusive spell shields, but they'll just target the thing that they were gonna use on a different elusive, so it doesn't do anything. That's the problem with slow speed spell shields. I mean, I could chain out. Him skipping this attack doesn't really do anything for me. But he's the one that needs to be putting pressure on. I'm not really in a hurry to draw. I can easily burn 1 mana. Another thing I could do is I could take the Islander into Shadow Apprentice, but then I can't get the chain this turn. But I know I'm always going to want to use this mana. I know I'm always going to just use Islander to bank 1 more mana into the going off turn eventually. Might as well do it now. Even if it locks me out of the spell here. Because I'm never going to like chain off for that spell anyway. So I don't want to glimpse here because I want to use the glimpse on the Stalking Shadows turn so that we can deep med. And I had to do it like that because if I passed with 4 mana to enable the double spell, he just skips the attack and burns the mana, which I don't want to do. So I can double deep med next turn. So I can Stalking Shadows and Glimpse this turn. And I can proactively Glimpse. I mean, he has Shadow Isles. Okay, wait. What Shadow Isles cards does this deck even run? Honestly. What am I actually afraid of here? Just Atrocity? I mean, it should be. Yeah, we're good. Alright. So this is just perfect. We're just setting up our combo. He's got this pathetic 3/3 elusive. Oh, yeah. Alright. So we've got both of our deep meds discounted. I might be playing for a little too slow of a game plan, by the way, because this is like, I'm going like deep. I'm going into the late game. This is like a turn not like, this might be a turn 10 go off turn actually. I don't think I can do this as fast as 8 the way I'm playing this. Alright, I might be slightly trolling. So we've got an 8 card hand, 2 deep meds that'll take me up to a 10 and leave me with 2 mana left over to be able to not overdraw. So I'll have to like mulligan something. I don't think I can use this other deep med. It looks like it's just deep med into Encroaching Shadows like a normal human being. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, I'm never pressing this other deep med because I'm only ever using 2 Encroaching so that I can kill him on turn 8 instead of turn 10, right? Yeah. Sorry, second deep med. There was just no way it would have worked out between us. I kind of wish I wasn't letting this Zoe hit me twice. I probably should have done something about that. Oh well. I mean, he doesn't know what my deck is. Like, this guy, a fucking Masters Gatekeeper this season, Shao Kahn, or whatever, he's played against us before. Like, he's smart enough to always just take Stunning Strike if he sees it. I might literally just have to play like a Blade Scout just to stop him from getting a chance at Stunning Strike. Because that card will literally just win him the game. Wah. And if it's not that, it's Equinox. Is that worth wasting one of our elusives, though? Nah, I'll just roll the dice. He never gets it. That's why Notify is good. Yeah, guys. I can easily run like 1 Notify in this deck. I wouldn't hate it. But the thing is, on going off on 8, I mean, I can try doing a 2-rounder. What if I just start laying on the heat right now? Is that too early? I mean, dealing at least a little bit of damage this turn should maximize. 1 Shadow Seer attack? Yeah, 1 Shadow Seer attack would be good. I like 1 Shadow Seer attack.
The shadows take form.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not like he's just gonna heal it all back anyway, right? Oh, he's running the Sky Shadows one.
Shadow take you.
Yeah, I'm always just solo attacking like this. So he fades Calibrum. Alright, and then we'll just try to kill him on turn 8. Damage to a follower. Bro. Okay. Real talk. How much can we actually do next turn? With Key Guardian, I have half a mind to clone this Islander right now with my fading, actually. How bad is that? That's not great. I mean, it's not a Zoe blocker. But isn't it just a way to, like, cheat mana to next turn? With Key Guardian, so what is this Deep Meditation actually drawing? I could draw the 3rd Encroaching Shadows. That actually might be worth it. Now, I need to go wider with Elusives. That's how we're winning. Like, 2 of them are getting stunned out anyway. And this one's on Gravitum. Yeah, I need like a 9 wide elusive board. Nothing else matters. So yeah, I can't go into the discount here. You need blockers? I'm pretty sure my last attack is on turn 8 anyway. Do I need blockers here? I mean, it's Targon. He's very defensive. We should at least be able to pass 1 more time. I need 1 blocker against Atrocity. Can I like, okay, what if I Fading Memories like, yeah, there's nothing I can Fading Memories from him either. I guess I'll just play one of the cheap ones. That's fine. I'll play like the Silent Shadows here. So I can enable Deep Med for next turn. I just need to stay out of Atrocity range here. Alright. So if he takes an attack now without doing anything crazy, Serpent Drag's one of mine, the other one can block Aphelios. He's doing a total of, what, 10 damage, so we're gonna need, like, one more blocker. I mean, I guess I can copy Serpent, just because Serpent happens to be a 0 mana blocker for some reason. I guess that's fine. I don't think there's really anything better to copy here. Not that the 0 mana is really gonna matter. But yeah, the only objective here is just making sure that we're outside of atrocity range. It might have been better copying, like... No, I would have had to, like, lose a permanent buff if I copied something bigger. That can't be worth it. Yeah, we can just let the Zoe hit us again. That's perfect. Yeah, the second deep med is pretty useless here. So, he could have something into atrocity here. We're never really safe from atrocity. Just because it's pretty easy for him to just, like, use a Felios weapon into it. He's got probably a lot of invoked answers at this point in time. Like, probably a pretty good amount. And I've got, what, 6 units? Alright. I mean, I guess this is all we're doing. Well, we've got the wide board at least. Alright. One gone. So, I mean, we only have 3 more mana to spend anyway. So my first Fading Memory should be on the second duo. Just because it forces a little bit of an extra threat. There's nothing I'm ever going to be able to copy from him. Yep. Seems good. And then we'll use the 0 mana one at the end. But of course, again, Fading Memories doesn't copy the Encroaching buff. So this one is going to have to grow slowly. Alright, force that an Equinox. That's what we like to see. Alright, how many answers could you possibly have, dude, though? Like, honestly? Could you answer this one, too? Oh, yeah. Just... I mean, he can't have, like, 2 Hushes. It's a Felios, he's made of answers. Yeah, Felios is kind of made of answers. Equinox! Alright, but do you have, like, Hush, too? Because I've just got more. Wait, that's not Hush mana. Hang on a second. Are you no good here, my friend? Oh, no, wait, Zoe got lifesteal. That's not enough for him, though. Yeah, me too. I also agree. I mean, I hope you've got something here. That is so goddamn satisfying, dude. Like, there's nothing like just being able to smash down fucking Aphelios players with this deck. Like, they just spend the entire game just doing nothing under the pretext that their healing will be good. No. I leave you at 20 health all game. Why would I deal damage to you? Your healing isn't doing shit. We just, like, full attack with, like, way too much damage at the end. And Targon just can't deal enough pressure.